Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a couple days since I last posted. I actually did got sick. If you guys saw on New Year's, I was just not having it. So it's been already over a week and I'm getting my voice back. So now I can finally start making more videos. So it is January 9. I am in Dallas, Texas. It is pretty cold outside and windy and dark, and it looks like it's gonna rain. The weather out here has not been so good for us, like in some other places. But the weather always changes here. It gets sunny sometimes, and then sometimes it's just really ugly, and there's days that is just crazy. So you just never know. Anyways, if you're gonna be out here or traveling out here, bring a jacket because this weather is just crazy. There's a lot of people getting sick right now, and it has not been a good week. Right. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So today we are going to be having a little conversation about believing what other people have to tell you. Um, it's basically about how a lot of people follow what others get. Let's say everybody wants to get a Birkin bag right now because it's the new trend. Or let's say everybody wants to do what everybody else does. So let me tell you something. Not everything that people tell you is true. You need to stop believing what other people tell you. And then I'm talking about in different ways. People will always talk about other people and tell you, hey, this is the way a person is. And that might be the perspective or the way that person sees the other person, but that does not mean that everybody sees that one specific person that way. Unless everybody starts believing it and then everybody just, follows what everybody else has to say. Because honestly, we are all followers. We are all followers. Believe it or not, we all want to get the best out of the best. And if you see somebody else having something good, then we are also gonna want it. Who does not want something good? But you have to know the difference, whether is it worth it, is it not worth it. There's a lot of things that we do not see. Let's say we rather, for example, some of us see different things, or we want different and we see things differently. Let's say a night out, spending a night out on vacation. No, spending a night out in your city and spending money when you could be spending it on a vacation. And, a lot of us do not know people that travel, so we rather have a night out than being on vacation. Little do you know that you're spending almost the same, a whole night out, whether you're on vacation. There's a lot of places that you could travel to that you don't not even have to spend as much, and it's worth it. Flights can be cheap if you actually look into it. And some of us don't even know because we had never gotten in a plane before. And let me tell you, it is very confusing at first, but then, and it is pretty scary because it's such a big plane, and we do not know what we're getting into. We're going to a place we don't know nobody, and sometimes we rather be in our comfort zone. So we rather go to a place where we know we're gonna be safe, where we know everybody, where we know it's just a routine, and we're just comfortable. But if you do not get out of that routine, then you're not going to experience what's out there. Maybe there is something out there better for you, or maybe you will have a better opportunity being somewhere else than the places that you always are. So this is why a lot of people leave their cities and they go to another city where they have better opportunities, which is a better job, which is a better, you know, weather. Uh, but a lot of us, we are comfortable where we are, that we do not want anything new, or we just do not like new. We like to keep the same friends. We like to keep the same atmosphere. But later on, if you're a person that is not happy with where you are, then you need to get out. You need to start looking around. If you are a person that wants to believe what others telling you what is right, then that's not gonna work out for you. The only person that knows what is right for you is yourself. Nobody else does. And somebody can know you for the longest, and you can have a change of heart. You know, you could see something else that you want. So if you're a person that is stuck out there and people are telling you what's good for you, you need to know what's good for you. People might tell you like, hey, you look good in dark colors, and let me find out that's all you wear, dark colors. But if your favorite color is a bright color, then wear the freaking bright color. Why you gotta listen to what everybody else says? The only person that is you're your own judge. You know, you know what exactly you want. Nobody else but you is going to know what you want. So please stop believing what other people have to say. Stop believing. There's religion, they're gonna tell you, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. You know, there's certain rules to certain things, and some people grow up being in a really strict household where there is not certain things allowed in. Let's say shoes in the house, or let's say you need to come to Sunday fun family cookouts, you know. But if you have to work, then you take care of yourself. You know, forget the family cookouts. They ain't gonna pay your bills. Let's say if you go to a church, but you don't know, like, you know, you don't know what they're, you are not a religious person, or you're not really into that, then why are you going? Why are you going? Sit down and ask yourself, what am I doing right now? What am I doing that doesn't make sense? You know, there's a lot of things in life that we did not think about whether we like it or not. We just go for it because it's in our nature. It's like, oh, well, this is the way I was raised. On the weekends to go out. Why can't you go out on a weekday? Why does it have to be for everybody to go out on a weekend to go have fun? Or why does it have to be a specific way to do things? You know, everybody's following the same routine. But whenever you change your routine and you start doing things differently, that works out best for you. Let's say you have a better sleep, or let's say that it's just who you are, then do it. You know, not a lot of us have to copy what others do. We don't. For example, me, like, I'm gonna wear this shirt because that's the kind of shirts I like to wear. You know, I could be wearing anything else, but I'm gonna wear what's comfortable for me. I'm in my house, and you know, that's what I like. I like to wear it. It's probably an ugly color to you, but hey, I'm comfortable with it. It's not designer. I am in my house, so, and that's what I feel comfortable. I don't know, like having stuff in my hair all the time. I don't like having extensions. I like being free. I don't like jewelry. I don't like just having stuff on me. Like it's just not what I like. So I'm gonna do what I like. I'm not gonna be doing what everybody else is doing just because they like to wear rings or it's so cool to wear that. Whatever. You're gonna do what makes you happy. Now, if you're getting paid to do it, then you better just shut up. You better just shut up and do it. But stop believing what other people say. If somebody tells you that they're gonna be your friend for forever, that's not true. Nothing lasts forever. And they could be your friend for a pretty long time. They could be really honest, but not a lot of people are honest. You have to understand when somebody is lying to you and when somebody is being honest to you. And when somebody is when somebody's being honest to you, they're gonna hold it down for you regardless. If somebody's just using you, they're only gonna use you for when they need you. But whenever you need them, they're not gonna be there. They're not, because they're only with you for what they can get out of you. They're not with you because you're a really cool, down to earth person. No, they're not. And you want to have people around you that are about their word. If they'll tell you that they're going to a dinner with you and they don't show up, or they tell you that they want to go travel with you and they don't go, or if they tell you that they're gonna be there, go to your birthday, for example, your birthday, you spend hours looking for a dress, you spend hours looking for an outfit, and it's your birthday, and you in your heart you think that your friends are gonna be there, but nobody calls you, nobody, this day comes and nobody's there, then those are not really people that you want to keep in your life. Now, the person that is really going to care about you and your needs, they're going to stick there regardless, no questions asked. They're just going to be there. So you need to stop letting people that are not there for you in your life. You need to stop. There is a lot of people that are so used to lying. They're really good liars, and they will tell you, yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm for sure gonna go, and then the day that it comes, you call them, and they're nowhere to be found in this earth. They're just, being lazy or doing whatever the fuck they want. You can't have those people around. And if I'm telling you this, because if they do it once, then they're gonna keep doing it over and over again. So this is where the topic comes: stop believing what people are freaking telling you. People can tell you like, hey, I have all this freaking money and been living in the hood and probably at their mama's house. Just stop believing what people are telling you. Some people are not liars, but a lot of people tend to lie a lot. And they tend to lie, and they tend to believe in their own lies. They tend to believe that they're such a good person. But just because you're a good person does not mean that you make the right choices. It does not. And just because a person is good at something does not mean that they're going to be good at something else. Just because a man is a good father or a woman is a good mother, that does not mean that she's going to be a good wife. That does not mean that he's going to be a good husband. It's a good quality, But there's more to it than just being a good mother or father. There's more to it than just, you know, being smart. And there's more to it. So before you believe people and their bullshit, please stay woke. Wake up. When you meet somebody, they're gonna be the nicest motherfuckers. They're gonna be great. They're gonna do this and that. And then later on, you're gonna start seeing their true colors. They might be your friend right now. Yeah, they're gonna be your friend right now because, you know, they're getting something out of you. But once you don't have that something, once you become sick, or once something happens in life, they're not gonna be there for you. They're gonna be like, oh, well, hit me up when you're good. Or, you know, they're gonna go ghost mode. They're gonna ghost mode you, and they're not going to want to hear your freaking problems. And somebody that is there for you, they're gonna show up no matter what time you call them. Well, depending on what the situation is. And they're going to try to help you out. Now, that's what you call a genuine person. Not everybody's a genuine person. Just because you're a good people and you do this and that for certain people does not mean that you're a genuine person. A genuine person will just, you know, not think about it. They will not want something in return. They will just do it because it's in the kindness of their heart that they are doing certain things. And it is good to do things in the kindness of your heart, but you have to be a really smart motherfucker to learn or to know when you're getting played and when you're not. And by that, I mean by people being surrounded around you, not because of what you have to give, but because they are really your friend. They are really a person that cares for you. And you do not want to have people that do not care about you around, just because whenever you need them, they're not going to be there for you. You want to have somebody that is there for you. And so in that case, you need to stop believing what people have to say to you. People will tell anything. They will sell you a motherfucking dream. They will sell you whatever they can. And at the end of the day, they're not going to be about what they say they are. So you have to know what's good, what's not. And I mean, if you want to keep those people around. A lot of people do follow what others do just because they don't want to stay behind. But just because they buy a certain car or they buy something does not mean that it's going to be beneficial for you. So you do have to do things that are beneficial for you, and because you feel that way. So if you are a person that is looking out for others, and you know, you don't have nobody that looks out for you, and you really have to think about the choices that you are making. Because I mean, there's only so much that we could do, but there's times that we do need to take a break, and we do need to relax, and we do need to just stop stressing. And I mean, who's there for us when we're there for everybody, right? So you have to know who to keep in your circle. And I mean, just because you have a lot of friends, just because you know a lot of people, does not mean that each one of them is going to be there for you. There's people that are not going to be there for you. And you could have the most friends and nobody will show up, you know. So, I mean, if you're somebody that looks out for other people and you don't have nobody to look out for you, then you really have to question yourself. Who do you have in your surrounding? Who do you have in your team? Because in reality, the people that we have in our life is like a freaking team. You know, if something happens, and you know, you have backup. Then if something happens to your kids, that you know, you can call somebody and they're gonna be there for you. If something happens to, I don't know, whatever situation you're in jail or whatever, you have somebody to call. But if you're in a situation where you're sick and, you know, who's gonna know that you're sick, or who's gonna come and show up, or who's gonna be there watching out for you? Or if you're in a situation where you're lost, you know, you have to have those people in your team that are gonna back you up no matter what. And by having a good backup team does not mean that you are going to be good with those bullshitters, with those people that bullshit a lot. So anyways, that is it for my video today. Stop fucking around with bullshitters. Cut them off. Keep them away. They are not going to be there for you. They don't give a fuck. They just want you for entertainment. They're not your real friend. They're just stop. Just stop believing people's freaking bullshit. Stop believing shit, you know. Anyways, I am leaving, and you guys have a good day, and don't forget to like or subscribe, and I'll see you guys pretty soon.